Hello Aries, I'm Sage. Welcome to Lunar Whisper Tarot. If you like this reading, please remember to like, subscribe, and say hello in comments. And I will call you the spirits for Aries. And I will first pull a Moonology card. Aries needs a message. Communication is key. New moon in Gemini. A successful relationship usually comes down to one thing: communication. And the new moon in Gemini card is all about the start of a new cycle for communicating with the person at the center of your question. Talking things through is the answer to whatever it is you're asking about. If you can't talk to that person, you can journal about it to yourself. Emails, text messages, and all other forms of communication will also help you. Now, if the issue you're asking about concerns a sibling or neighbor, there's a new start coming. A time to wipe the slate clean and start over. This card could also suggest you've been too frivolous lately and need to get grounded again. But most importantly, drawing this card emphasizes the need to communicate. Attune to the moon. Write a list of all the people you love most and see if you're prioritizing them. Additional meanings for this card: time to tell someone how you feel. Don't be all in your head and not in your heart. Someone is flirting with you. Read more books. The teaching: Gemini is the sign of communication and socializing, of ideas and travel, and the energy around it and around this card, no matter when you pull it, is speedy, gossipy, and flirtatious. The new moon in Gemini is a wonderful time to get out and socialize. Gemini loves a chat. One thing to be aware of is that this card can also indicate being mentally scattered. Daily meditations will help to unscramble crossed wires in your brain. Okay, Aries needs an Earth Magic Oracle card. Earth Magic Oracle message for Aries. Iceberg, submerged. Up to 90% of an iceberg's body is below the surface, deeply submerged in the bosom of Grandmother Ocean. Yet Grandmother allows considerable freedom for her enormous children, permitting them to move about as dictated by the currents, and their own momentum, having broken off from a glacier or ice shelf. They float along the sea, much to the detriment of vessels that attempt to traverse their passageways. Most of us have heard stories of ill-fated ships that have had tragic encounters with these ice mountains. Although the topmost portion of an iceberg can easily be seen, there's still a massive amount of its body below the water that may be difficult to detect, and that which remains unseen can fool us and perhaps even be dangerous and damaging. Whatever you suppress or deny and attempt to keep out of conscious awareness will show up somewhere and somehow. These are your shadow aspects. At one time, you put them out of your consciousness for good reason, yet they remain contained by shame and guilt. Sometimes these submerged aspects of yourself are projected onto others so that they mirror those denied or suppressed parts of you, and you may even harshly judge these characteristics when they are exhibited. It must mean that there's underlying things that need to be dealt with for Aries, but we'll see what the guardian angel message is for Aries. Let's see. Guardian angel message for Aries. Opportunity to forgive. This situation brings you the opportunity to heal, grow, and release negative patterns. Hold the intention of seeing the other person's inner divine light and goodness. We will help you release unforgiving thoughts, feelings, and energies and lift you to a higher place of peace and compassion. Aries needs a message, an angel number message. Let's see what the angel number message is for Aries. This number may be present, maybe you've seen somebody's address with it or something similar. Let's see. Our phone number 555. Transformation. I welcome change and transformation into my life. I release old patterns and embrace new possibilities with courage and excitement. Each transformation brings me closer to my true self. Seems like Aries has a lot of transformative messages in there, and some forgiveness. Oh. Okay, I'm using the stained glass tarot deck, and it's a very beautiful deck, and if you're interested in buying it, you can buy it from Amazon and US Games and Shein. Okay. The Hanged Man, Ten of Cups, the Lovers, King of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Well, we do understand transformation. This is apparently Aries' whole message today. It's about about transformation, and Ten of Cups is about good things coming, but you do need to get some help for what's been depressing you, what's been happening to you. It might have been lovers, a lover's situation, whatever it is that you need. Even if you can't forgive that person, forgive yourself for going through that. And you have a lot of growth here with the King of Pentacles. He's bringing good things, but you kind of want to hold on to your resentment and your anger because it's protected you from whatever it is that you've gone through. But it's time for you to transform into who you know you can be. And the Knight of Pentacles brings good luck, good fortune, maybe a new love, but maybe a new career. Big action here. And he's coming in pretty fast. So you need transformation, and that's what your whole message has been about, like the submerged. You submerged all your pain inside, and you need to grow with it. You need to get forgiveness for yourself, and maybe some therapy or a life coach can help you too. But you need to talk to other people, or there's also different groups, sometimes online and sometimes in person, where you can talk through your things if you want to meet people that's gone through what you've gone through. And I would suggest that. Let's see what the clarifying card is for Aries. You had true happiness for a while, but something really made it so you went through some pain. And you're holding that pain. Let's see. Aries needs a clarifying card. Okay. The Chariot. Yes, you need to move on, and everything's going to happen eventually, but it's happening much quicker than you wanted it to. But it's saying your ancestors or your spirits or your guardian angels are saying you do need to move on. There you have the opportunity to forgive. Even if it's not forgiving somebody else, you forgive yourself. And that is the message for Aries. Thank you very much for coming to this message. I will release your spirits and your ancestors.